Hello everybody, how's it going? We're going to be talking about my very first Clive Christian fragrance, and check out how this thing opens. It's so nice. Look at that. This one is called X, and it's the feminine fragrance. And I have to say the performance on this, pretty good. It's going over 10 hours on my skin, but I don't notice it until I put, my nose to where I applied the fragrance. However, within the first few hours of wearing this scent, it had, it was in my scent bubble. Decent projection. We're talking like half an arm's length to an arm's length of projection. Not really that big of a scent trail, but something where if someone was in your scent bubble, they would definitely be able to smell you. Now, I'm not gonna lie, the actual scent of this fragrance wasn't my personal favorite, because when I saw the notes of this scent, I was expecting to smell something a bit fruitier, right? With some peach, some pineapple. I believe there's also some mandarin orange that I was expecting, and I love those type of notes. But instead, right from the jump, this was a very floral, powdery type of fragrance, and it remained that way the whole entire time I was wearing it. So in fact, instead of the fruitiness, I got more of lily of the valley. There was some rose, there's some jasmine. So if you like those type of things, I think you're gonna enjoy this fragrance. But there was also an interesting rhubarb note that kind of made it a bit tangy, just a little bit sour. But like I said, the powderiness is kind of what threw it off for me, because I don't mind fresh floral fragrances. In fact, I think they smell amazing, especially on my girlfriend. But the fact that this goes like fresh, powdery isn't really my cup of tea. Now, the type of person I see wearing this fragrance, honestly, is like an old Hollywood actress. You know what I mean? Think of old Hollywood, like the Marilyn Monroe, that kind of era, right? It does smell a bit dated to my nose. Like, this isn't something that I would wear or I would want my girlfriend to wear in modern times right now. But if you want to just wear a fragrance that kind of has that old classic smell, then I think you're really going to enjoy this one. And like I said, performance is pretty good. Like, I definitely am getting over 10 hours with this scent, and I was washing my hands multiple times, and the fact that it still stayed on my wrist, then it means some business, right? Now, another thing to note about this fragrance, though, is the price point, because Clive Christian scents, I've seen them over 500, but in fact, I think this one might be more on the affordable end of Clive Christians. I think I've seen it for, is it 400? I can't remember. Or was that might have been a different Clive Christian. But all you need to know is that the price tag for this is a bit heavy. So if you're a bougie buyer, or if you just like Clive Christian in general, I'll put a link in the description for you if you want it. But for me, this isn't something that I would rock. Also, if I had to pick a person in my life right now that I would see wearing this fragrance, it would probably be my grandmother, because, she kind of grew up in that era of, the Marlon Brando, era of Hollywood, right? So that's the kind of woman that I see, or person, even if you're a guy that wants something a bit more feminine, powdery, then hell yeah, go for this fragrance. You know what I'm saying? But in terms of performance, it's pretty good. The scent is a pass for me, and the price tag is a bit heavy. So for me, I am not the biggest fan of this fragrance, but if you like the notes that I mentioned earlier, if you like that floral powdery sort of scent, then definitely look into maybe getting a sample of this fragrance, see how it performs on your skin, because that could be another thing. Like, on my skin, it probably turned more floral, right? But I do believe, though, in the air, because I did spray this in the air as well, it gave me the same kind of vibe. It was still lacking that peach, that pineapple, that mandarin orange that I was really looking forward to with this fragrance. That's actually what attracted me to it. I was like, oh wow, like that seems like it would be something juicy. And for me, like, fruity scents are really irresistible and intoxicating, but this doesn't go in the fruity direction at all. All right, so anyways, if you've tried this fragrance, let me know what you think. I'll put the discount link in the description, but I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.